Hey guys, so this is the tutorial we're going to be filming today. As you can see, I've definitely become a Jedi warrior. On the bad side. Sith side. It's cool. Sith's cool. Anyway, I look like a man. It's pretty great. Power of makeup. So, let's go ahead and get the tutorial started.
Alright guys, so first thing we're going to do is block out our brows with an Elmer's glue stick so it's easier to disguise them underneath all that makeup. And just please excuse my singing because I was just very, very happy when I was filming this about this song. So then we're going to take some red and a latex cosmetic sponge, or you can get them without latex if you are allergic, but latex works better for application. And just apply red in all of the areas that Darth Maul has red, and even a little bit past that because we can cover up the edges with black. But you're not going to do it around your eyes, you're not going to do it on these sides of your jaw because those areas are entirely black, so you just be wasting your red paint. And so then you're going to map out the area on the bottom of your jaw. And I would definitely recommend that you get a reference photo for this. Darth Maul's makeup, I did it once without a reference photo and it looked pretty accurate, but it will make it look so much more realistic if you just use a reference photo. So then we're going to start detailing the outer edges of that chin piece. I know you can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm basically just cleaning up the lines on the edge and then outlining in black around there to make it more prevalent and cleaner of a line, and then filling in black in those spaces that I missed. And then we're just going to do the detailing right there. Since nothing else goes there, we can start doing the detailing. And then you're just going to go up your jaws and start creating those lines. You're basically just going to move the black over the red, and you're going to work your way up your face from the bottom. So we're going to do that little weird mustache thing that he has. Mustache tattoo. And now we're going to look like we have a beard for a minute. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, just keep doing that. And also when you get to the details on the center part of your face or in the middle of your face, you're going to start from your nose and work your way out. And right here, I'm taking some red paint that I mixed with black a little bit and putting that up against the black, and that will do some under shading, which will actually make your face look a lot more realistic. So, and outlining the eye sockets here to make them sectioned off so we don't accidentally get all up in there. So fill in your eyes with black here, and try not to, if you can, try to just let it set on your eyelids with your eyes closed because the paint will crease while it's wet if you have your eyes open. But if it does crease, you can take some black eyeshadow, it's no big deal, and just put it over it to fill in the creases that your paint has made. And that's also just a good idea even if you haven't made those creases, because the wear and tear of the night will have an effect. And then I made those little eyebrow marks on the inside just to show that where that eyebrow bone is, and it makes you look a lot angrier. And then we're going to fill in our nose. And after these details, after these major details, we're just going to start on the minor ones. And with the minor ones, it's okay if they are uneven, because actually if you make them non-symmetrical or not completely symmetrical, just a little bit symmetrical, it actually looks better to your eyes if one side of your face is slightly different from the other side of your face, and it adds realism because nobody is perfectly exactly symmetrical on either side. So there are differences in Darth Maul's makeup on either side, and I noticed that after studying the reference photo for quite a while, which is why I'm so adamant about you guys studying a reference photo. So as far as detailing goes, there's a lot of work that you can save yourself by just switching up your brushes for different kinds of details. So I use a fine artist brush for all the little lines, but for places where I'm going to need to fill in a lot, I use an angled flat brush. So I can use the angled side to make straight lines, but I can also use the flat side to fill in relatively quickly. And those are the two that I use most for this look besides sponges, but those are just two brushes that you should definitely have in your repertoire, and you should have good quality ones for sure. I'm just taking some red right now and cleaning up around the black edges of everything just to make sure that everything looks pretty flush before I start with the details on top. And actually, I didn't do horns, and that's duh, Darth Maul has horns. But if you just get latex appliances from, you know, your local Halloween store, you can order them online. I know it's a little late at this point, but you could also paint them on. And actually, Elsa Rhae has a Drunk Darth Maul tutorial that she did a while ago, and she does paint on her horns, so you can kind of look at that tutorial and see how she does it. I will post her channel in my description below. But if you don't have time to order horns, you can definitely make it look like you kind of have horns. But I'm just going to line my eyes now with black eyeliner to make my eyes pop more, because that waterline can mess things up. And then we're pretty much done, guys, so you just take your cloak and get out there. See ya!